Hi guys, how you doing? Listen, if you got a black car, don't go anywhere in it. Just don't, because it's not safe. I'll tell you why. But before I tell you why, make sure that you are subscribing to my channel. Now, I've just gone through the channel stuff, and I've been able to put, I think it's on this side. It might be on this side, but I think it's on this side. But check on this side. If it's not on this side, then it's probably on this side. A little logo that is just sort of semi-faded. And if you roll over the mouse on that, a subscribe button will come up and you press subscribe. And it's so easy. Then you've subscribed. And once you've subscribed, below you'll see subscribe. And I think you'll see a little bell next to it. Make sure you hit the bell, because then you get a notification every time I upload a video, like I do with these daily, almost daily-ish videos that I upload, rants and stuff like that. But I also upload reviews and manufacturer videos and lots of other interesting things, including events. Did you catch all my classic car show coverage? Oh man, if you missed that, go back and look at it. Lots of great stuff there, including the Koi's auction stuff. That was absolutely amazing. So anyway, now that I've done my whole typical YouTuber thing of not telling you anything and trying to do my sales pitch before I've actually got to the meat on the bones of this video, I've done that now. So let's get on to what we're talking about. So yeah, black cars, you're screwed. And the reason being is because there was some research. So it's not new research, it's been out a while, but the research was done over 20 years and involved researching 850,000 accidents. And what they found was that black cars were 47% more likely to be involved in an accident than white cars being the safest. And why was that? Well, certainly they believed that it was the failure for the car to stand out against the scenery. So you're thinking, well, okay, well, that maybe they're just all accidents that happen in the night. You know, maybe that's okay. I'll just go out in the daytime, won't go out at night. But actually that doesn't help either, because even in the daytime, they found that the black cars were 12% more likely to be involved in an accident than white cars. So you're screwed. So if you've got a black car, park it, don't drive it, just get rid of it. Just sell it now. Put it on eBay, get rid of it now. Or you know what? Just hurry things up, just set fire to it. What the hell? It's not safe to go out in. But black is cool. It is one of the most popular colors in the world. I'll come to that in a minute, and I will tell you that what the next most likely colors to be involved in an accident were gray and silver. They were quite close together. And then a little bit further down was red and blue. Red and blue about the same amount. And if you look out these days, that's what you see. I mean, if I look outside right now, I see 2 white cars, I see 2 silver cars, I see 3 silver cars actually, I see a black car, and you see, actually another silver car. So that's just literally looking out my window. And it makes sense, because the most popular car in the world is white. Yeah, believe it or not, this is globally, it is white. And certainly in hot countries, so for example in the Middle East, 38% of all cars are actually white. That makes sense, because if you park a white car and a black car in the sun all day long, and you come back and you'll find that the black car is 18 degrees hotter than the white car. And that's a lot. Believe me, I've been in that environment where you get into a car and you're like, I need oven gloves to drive this thing. It's so hot, and your bottom is toasted as well. In fact, you won't be able to sit down anywhere else for a week after that. It's really, really hot. That's why, remote starts with AC. People hate cars idling and stuff like that, but I tell you what, it's a godsend sometimes if you can remote start a car a few minutes before you get in and the AC is already set on full blast. That's one way to do that. So what are the safest cars? Well, the safest cars, and by the way, I forgot to mention, not only black, grey, silver, blue and red are the cars most likely to be involved in an accident, but they're also the most likely to be stolen. Oh dear. I owned a lot of blue cars actually in my time. Fortunately, that hasn't happened to me so far. But anyway, so there's another little stat for you to worry about. The safest cars in terms of accidents, like I said, white, number 1, the safest car, followed by gold and yellow. I'm looking out there, I can see only 1 yellow car right now, and that's only because I think it's a company car and it's got branding on the side of it. So you don't see many colors of that nature, bright colors. I'm going to come to that in a minute. Having, that is the problem, that these colors are we have a lot of these darkish colors, these sort of dull colors, and we don't have these bright colors. And it's the bright colors that kind of stand out and ideally keep you safer out there in the traffic. They may, to be fair, they might lure more thieves to the car, I'm not sure. But I think it's more the genre of car, like sports cars and luxury cars and stuff like that get stolen. But also cars are more secure these days. All the immobilizers and transponder units are built in. One top tip: if you have a transponder key, never leave it near the door of your house or even your flat, because what thieves are able to do, because most people, what they tend to do is they leave the key next to the door. They just hang it up there or just put it on a table next to the door, so they can pick it up on the way out or whatever. But the problem with that is that somebody can come to your door and they have a little pickup unit. They can pick up the signal from your key and bounce that signal to a colleague that's standing next to your car with another transponder unit and basically use it to unlock and drive away in the car. So yeah, top tip, don't do that. Anyway, I was going to brighter color cars, and there was also some research that said that darker and plain colors and whites, they often reflect the mood of a population. And I think that we've had so many years of recession and conflict and stuff like that it's not surprising that the world car park, I look out there and all I see is another white car has passed, another grey car has gone that way, another black car has just come around the corner. That's all you see. Whereas because it's all really it suggests apathy. It suggests I don't really want to show off. I just don't really care. I don't want to stand out. I'm just really not happy about things. So it's not really good. But if you look back, in fact, another little stat I've got is that post-Brexit, when Brexit was first happened, the most popular color became black. It actually overtook white as the most popular color in the UK. Now, however, if you go back to post-war 50s and 60s, think back or look at old pictures if you're not that old or whatever. Even I'm not that old. But anyway, you'll have seen old movies and stuff like that, and you'll have noticed a lot of bright pastel-y colors, a lot of bright blues, yellows, browns, golds, all these sort of colors, even pink and stuff like that. What do you call a country that only has pink cars in it? A pink car nation. Yeah, sorry about that. Anyway, going back to my point is that there were a lot of bright colors, and it sort of reflected the sort of post-war, the 50s, 60s, when things were starting to pick up again, and things were booming, and people were looking at the future, and science fiction was a thing. People felt better about themselves, and so they had these lighter, brighter, more cheerier cars. And I think that's where we need to go back again now. So anyway, that's my thought for the day. We should all go out and buy yellow, gold, white, and pink cars. Thanks so much for watching. Like I said, make sure that you are subscribing to this channel. Tell your friends as well to do the same. That would be great. And follow me on all channels. You can find me #BrownCarGuy. Very easy. Check out my website, browncarguy.com. Great to see you here. And again, very, very soon. Thanks so much for watching.